Denmark spans northern Europe and Scandinavia as the ancient heartland of the Viking kingdoms. Here, we explore ancient burial sites and design-obsessed cities to deliver would-be tourists to Denmark a list of must-see destinations. Before we get into the video, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to our channel. It won't cost you anything, but helps us immensely to make this project sustainable. Here is a list of the best and amazing places to visit in Denmark. Number 1. Copenhagen. Copenhagen is the epitome of a 21st century Scandinavian capital, cool, quiet, and polished. It may be located facing Malmö across the Øresund Strait, towering against the Baltic Sea's rollers in a patchwork of red-tiled medieval roofs and ultra-modern contemporary constructions. It is home to almost 1 million Danes and has neighborhoods like Vesterbro and Christianshavn, where trendy cafes coexist with restaurants such as Noma, sometimes recognized as the world's best fine dining establishment. The picturesque Ribe is located in the heart of the city, a tangle of little streets and alleyways where the powerful Rundetårn Tower and the old defenses of Slottsholmen rise tall, and the Tivoli Gardens throb with energy and life. In a nutshell, there is never a dull moment in this genuinely bucket list city. Number 2. Faro Island. The Faro Island, rising like gigantic petrified boulders where the Norwegian Sea meets the north, are the stuff of tales. Their beaches are chiseled and sheer-cut, formed by rushing waterfalls and capped with a layer of lush green vegetation. The northern lights dance in the sky, while the timber towns and hamlets below hide raucous fishermen's taverns and pubs that play the signature local folk shanties. While only half in and half out of Denmark, the Faroes are self-governing. These exotic and remote islands never cease to awe. Number 3. The Danish Rivera. The so-called Danish Rivera, which runs the length of Zealand's northern coast, is home to some of Scandinavia's best beach resorts. The castle villages of Helsinger and Hillerød are especially popular, since they are home to the magnificent Kronborg Castle, the birthplace of Shakespeare's Prince Hamlet, and the exquisite Renaissance Frederiksborg Palace, respectively. Gilleleje and Hornbæk take the cake in terms of beaches, with their golden lengths of sun-kissed sand backed by undulating dunes and colorful beds of flowers. Then there are the coastal woods, which are led by Gripkof's ancient beech groves, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Tisvilda's considerably younger Scots pines. Number 4. Odense. Odense, the metropolitan gem in Funen Island's tourism lineup, is arguably best known as the birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen. However, this modest and picturesque town is much more than its honoring displays and monuments to possibly the greatest fairy tale teller of all time, of which there are many. Yes, there are the beautiful towers and moats of Iskof Castle, the imposing Knudskirk and King Canut's sepulchre, streets upon streets of lovely low-rise Scandinavian dwellings, cobbled squares in the old district, and creaking timber windmills on the outskirts of town. A vibrant university environment and a plethora of cafes lend a dose of excitement and nightlife to the mix, while Odense Zoo remains the best in the country. Number 5. Aarhus. Denmark's second city is located in the coast of the Kattegat Sea, surrounded by the natural woods of Djursland. Aarhus, a city on the rise, pulsates with culture and tradition. Museums such as the Aarhus and the Den Gamle By, one of the country's largest open-air exhibitions, draw enormous audiences, while the old town with its half-timbered residences and Germanic municipal buildings is ideal for wandering and indulging in cafe culture. Meanwhile, fascinating boutiques on Struggett Shopping Street demonstrate the town's enduring originality, while the emporiums and tea cafes of the Latin Quarter are practically seductive. Not to mention the exciting nightlife fueled by the enormous student population during term time. Number 6. Aalborg. Aalborg, spread out across the banks of the lovely Limfjord Sound, is a post-industrial center with a twist. Its urban core is adorned with a number of iconic half-timbered houses. And during term time, students swarm to the city universities, bringing a lively, young spirit with them, adding a constant chatter to the waterfront promenade and sleepless energy to the minders of Jomfru on Gate. The longest party street in all of Scandinavia if you believe the locals. Aalborg is also known for its strange yearly carnival, one of the largest in Northern Europe, when the people of Jutland flood the streets in fancy dress, music, and beer-fueled revelry. Number 7. Kurtaminda. It's ideal for those who want to see the timeless, tranquil side of uber-pretty Funen Island, with its timbered cottages and winding cobblestone alleyways. Despite the development of a few attractive coffee shops and restaurants, the town center has altered little since the late Middle Ages, while amazing displays like the Ladby Viking ship and the residence of legendary national painter Johannes Larsson lend a taste of old history and culture to the mix. Others will go to Kurtaminda on their way to the windswept regions of Romsø Island out at sea, where they will encounter some of Denmark's most distant natural vistas in all their rough grandeur. Number 8. Ribe. Picture-perfect Ribe is the oldest town in Denmark. Its roots date back to the 9th century, and its sloping cobblestone streets and small lanes, ice cream-colored cottages, and shaky network of red brick buildings bear witness to a history steeped in Viking legends and a medieval trade boom. The towering spires of towers of the Ribe Cathedral stand at the town's core. A stunning palimpsest of architectural styles that is believed to be one of the most exquisite Romanesque monuments in the country. Once the history and legacy are complete, Ribe's outstanding eateries and custom beer and sweet stores await. Nice. Number 9. Thai National Park. Thai National Park, which spans more than 240 square kilometers on the windward coast of Jutland, remains faithful to Scandinavia's reputation for untamed landscapes and pristine natural beauty. The reserve contains undulating dashes of heath and swamp, coastal dunes adorned with golden sea grasses, isolated pockets of conifer woodland, and the odd idyllic hamlet set to the sound of the northern rollers between its borders. Hiking and biking are two of the most popular activities here, and visitors looking to explore the park may now take advantage of many kilometers of well-maintained pathways. Number 10. Billund. Billund, located in the center of the Jutland Peninsula, is famous for one thing, and one thing only: Lego. The worldwide brand, founded here in the early 1900s by the Danish entrepreneur Ole Kirk Christensen, continues to influence the local way of life. The Lego factory is located on the outskirts of town, but the pièce de résistance is undoubtedly the famed Legoland Billund theme park, which draws over 2 million visitors per year, thanks to attractions such as the adrenaline-pumping Dragon Coaster, the Polar Explorer, Duplo Land, and the Danish-inspired Vikings River Splash. That's all for today. If you find this information useful, please hit that like button and appreciate us by subscribing to our channel. We will see you in the next one.